Guys, it's Adam from Lucksak here, and there's a 1K coming up in Indianapolis on January 11th. It's hosted by ARG, and in preparation, I've been working on my Mermail deck. I think it's the best deck of this format because it's the most unfair deck, and the most unfair deck is the best deck. The water is just like, it's superior to everything. Being able to board into skill trains and stuff just make it a great matchup against a lot of things. Apparently it has a bad matchup against Insectors. I don't believe that because Gaios wins. I don't see that, but people say it does, but I don't believe them because I play the deck and they don't. Alright, so let's start with the deck profile. I play one lead because lead is bad if you draw it, so I only play one, and it's a beater. Then I play 2 Megalo. I've tried 3 countless times, and I've tried 2. I tried 1. I never tried 1. But I tried 2 and 3. 3 gets too cluttering in the hand, and you don't need 3. Like, it's just, you open it enough, and you can search it with Dragoons, and like, it's not Megalo.deck like it used to be. It's more than just that now. So like, Megalo 2 at 2 is fine. I have triple Teus because Teus will help me get off my Aqua Spirit plays, which I still play Aqua Spirit even though Title's at 1, but it's being able to banish Title was just an added bonus to the card. Like, the card is still great, and it has an effect that some people don't know about, or a lot of people don't know about, is that during the standby phase, it changes positions of monsters, and they can't be rechanged. So, like, if your opponent bladed you, you can, oh, I'm just going to wait for the Aqua Spirit to explain that stuff. Anyways, I played through Teus. It's really, really good. Instant ranks. It really helps with instant rank 7s. Triple Lind, because Lind is amazing and uber broke. And then triple Pike, because I like my searches. And I play 1 Turge, because being able to recur stuff from the graveyard, this is the only way you can really search out heavy infantry, like, consistently. And like, you can do wombo combos with Turge and Pike with gun and stuff. And then the 1 OSHA for the Aqua Spirit Teus play. Because I feel like that play is still great. And even if you don't open it up, like, if you don't open up that play, it's still a 1900 defense monster that, like, not a lot of monsters can attack over 19D, and it's level 3, and it still has utility with the deck. It's still a water monster you can ditch, which is fine. Then I play triple Gund. Gund is, it lets you special from the graveyard a lot, and being able to do that it just makes the deck have so much recovery power, especially with some of the tech choices I'm playing. Well, I don't know if it's so much a tech, just an option I'm playing. Yeah, you can ditch it with Tidal, and then you can special summon, like, so, like, a really good opening is you ditch that and Tidal for a lead, and then special the lead. It gets the lead out of the deck, and it's 27 beast stick, puts pressure on your opponent, and it also can rip cards out of your opponent's hand, which not a lot of people know about. This is really, really good. And it doesn't have to be discarded by a water effect, so you can, like, use it with Regeki Break or Divine Wrath. I don't play them, but, like, it's still usable with them. And then I play triple Heavy, destroys face-ups, triple Marksman, destroys face-downs, and then the 1 Dragoons, because Dragoons is only a 1. I don't think you need to play Attack Squad. That's just wishing for more stuff. That's not necessary. 3 Heavy, 3 Marksman. There's no need not to play 3. Like, they're just great cards. And at the lowest of what they are, they're water monsters to pitch, and they're synchro fodder. Then I play 3 Aqua Spirit for instant rank 4 plays, essentially. And it also has that effect, so like if they blader me, I can just summon Aqua Spirit, and then pass, and then the blader goes to defense. And without Dragon Rollers being that prevalent, I don't see blader being played at 2 anymore. People might be playing it at 1 still, so there's that, but like, it's such a great card. It just makes your plays extend a little more. And it's 1600, which isn't even that small. It's actually quite, and under Dweller, it's 21, which is pretty good, and it helps with OTKs. And then for the and then, oh yeah, 1 Title. And then for the things that not everyone plays, I play the 1 Diva, just for, like, synchro plays, because synchro plays help a lot with the deck. And then I play 1 Fishborg Archer. If you guys don't know what this card does, is, if you have no monsters on the field, you can discard a water monster to special summon it. And then, when you enter your battle phase, destroy every monster that's not water. But, like, you're playing water, so you're going to sync around to water monsters. This is really good if you have a gun. You can ditch gun for this, and then you special summon a Pike off the gun, and instant Black Rose, or Gungnir. Or you can, like, summon out Lind and go, like, if you really need to, you can summon out Lind and go to Lorne. It's really good for quick synchros. and with the Deep Sea Diva, you can go instant Catastor, instant Armades. It's really good against the Bujin matchup because Armades is auto win against them, and Catastor is also auto win as long as you don't have that much back row, which you take care of with Marksman. And then my one-up tech is Snowman Eater. It's really, really good against the current meta, I feel like, because if I play against Evil Swarm, I can just set it, and they think it's a land, so they don't feel that afraid to attack into it. And I pop their Ophion, gets rid of Blader, and Blader doesn't resolve. It gets rid of Yamato, as long as they don't have Turtle. So like, I can go for turn 1, set it, and then they attack into it with the Yamato, thinking it's like a land. Or if they don't know what I'm playing, they don't know what it is. And then just kill Yamato. I mean, they get a Mikazuchi special, but like, they don't get their search with Yamato, which is really key. And also, this is searchable, so there's no need to play 2. It's searchable with Pike, and it's recurable with Urge. This is a great card. 900 defense, level 3 water. So it's water fodder to pitch, and it's Exceed fodder if you really need it, and Synchro fodder. And that's it for the monsters. Into spells, really, really simple. The 1 Dark Hole. It's only bad against... okay, I can't even think right now. It's only bad against Prophecy if they Wisdom it, but like... I normally board it out against Prophecy. There's no need to keep it in. There's better cards. And then triple space for... basically, if there's still landing vanities, you want to get rid of those. You want to get rid of the backer that you can't get rid of with Marksman. And you want to just ensure that you can OTK through like 1 or 2 back row. And it just really helps to have the triple MST on top of the Marksman. Because if you don't want if you want to summon your hard summon your Marksman and attack and special Dragons, you can always just space away their back row. And that's it for the spells, just the simple 4. And then traps, it's pretty small too. It's the one compulse and then 1 warning for summon responders. Well, compulse isn't necessarily always a summon responder, but it works. Warning is better than any other trap right now because people play trap stun a lot, which is weird. I don't like trap stun. I like 7 tools better. But they can't negate this with trap stun, which is great. So only 7 tools, and if they 7 tools it, I mean, it's fine. I can recover. And then compulse is really good. I mean, if it gets trap stunned, then I guess the trap stunned it. I guess it's not that big of a deal for it to get trap stunned. And then it can help me when like someone goes for an OTK, I can just return their guys. And it returns like Bladers and Zen mains and things that are hard to get rid of. And then the 3 sphere, Sphere, it's great. That's it for the main board. The main board's 40. When you go into the extra and the side, the extra deck is right now Catastor. It's Catastor right now. I don't have an Armades, or else I really don't know if I want to play Armades or Catastor. Like, they're both the same thing. Like, they really just auto-win against Bujin. Catastor is a little better, because it's better for more matchups, because it's anti-anything dark. But Armades is really good against back row, so I've just found this to be better. And then I play 1 DeLorean, and then 1 Gungnir for the Ice Barriers. I'd be playing Trishul and Bryanak if I could, but I can't, so I won't. DeLorean doesn't happen very often, but if you board in Skill Drain, you can return Skill Drain for cost, bump to 25, get in for a quick 25, and then reset your Skill Drain, and make your plays, and get your searches and stuff, while Skill Drain's back face down. And then Gungnir is amazing. Like, you can destroy stuff, and then if you pitch to heavy, you can destroy more stuff. It's like, it can pretty much black rose a board really, really easily. And it's level 7, so you can make a Dracosack really quickly with it, if you need to. And then the 1 black rose for board wiping. Then I play the 1 Engineer for the Teus combo. And, like, it just helps if you're losing also, but I never lose. So, or I don't lose with this deck. That sounds really cocky, doesn't it? Yeah, so there's that. Double Trite for the 1 Bahamut, because you can make 2 if you... If you can make 2, why not make 2? And then the Bahamut. And then the Dweller. And that's all the waters for rank 4s anyway. And then the Wall Chain. It gets rid of, sends your title to the graveyard, which is really key. Especially if you don't have it. Because it's at 1 now, so you really need to see it quicker. So, and the Wall Chain can do that. Also can put a Teus on top of the deck, and a Megalo on top. It just helps, it's legally stacking. That's what it is. And it can, like... put stuff in the graveyard for Turge, also. Then you get the Maestroke for just booking stuff. And then Cowboy, because it steals games. That's it for the rank 4s, 3s, Synchros. And then rank 7s, you just play 1 Gaius. Gaius is really, really good against, like, in game 1, it's really, really good if they lose the skill drain, because this is a walking skill drain when you want it to be. And it's really good against Gyurga Karkiri, because they can't attack you with anything, and you can just negate their effects that matter. And he's 28, so he's really big. And then Big Eye to steal shit, and then Dracossack to pop shit. And then I only think 1 Dracossack's fine. Like, I never need to go to 2. In a game where I could go into 2, I'm winning. So I don't see 2 as, like, there's no room for 2 in my opinion. But I mean, if you guys find room, go for it. But I don't like it. Then for my sideboard, oh, really good card is Valor. Valor's great. It hurts a lot of things, especially if you're going second. So if I myself going second a lot going into game 2, so Valor's really good against like Spellbooks, Madolche, Fire Fist, Bushin, or not Bushin so much. Stuff like that. Just Valor's really good, and it's my only monster on my board because it's a hand trap. Like, boarding into stuff with water is hard, because you don't want to board into things that aren't water. Unless they're, like, really, really pinnacle, like these guys. Then I set in Double Twister, because people side in Soul Drain against me, Macrocosmos, DeFi, Vanities, stuff like that, Rivalry or Warlords. This just makes my MSTs go up to 5, and I'm totally fine with that. It just helps me get rid of stuff. It's siding in against what my opponent sides in against me, which is really helpful. Then System Downs for the Karkiri matchup, and random other machine decks. This is auto win against them. You drop this on them at the right time, and then you win. DNA Surgery. It's good against Bujin, Fire Fist, Prophecy, Machina Gyurgia, if you want to. You can board this in, if you're going first. Board these and going second, board these and going first. Because you, and you can board these and going second also. Because, like, they just go for first and second Gyurgia Armor Pass. And if you flip this up, don't call Psychics, because they could be playing Thought Ruler, which is important. Call, like, Dragons or something. Because you also don't want to call Beast Warriors, or Wing Beasts, because of Diamond Dire. It just gives them pluses. Like, they could potentially plus off of it. So, I feel like, I can't think of anything that would work against calling Dragon. So I just typically call Dragons. Because then they can't go into their Karkiri Synchros, which is important, and they also can't go into Gigant. 2 Debunk for the mirror match against you can play against zombies. That's really about it, I think. I can think off the top of my head. It's really, really good in the mirror match. And then random dragon players, if they want to play. If you're playing against dragons, somehow. Like, if they're playing like that plant dragon deck, Debunk's really good. Double Skill Drain, because it's easier than going Gaius. And it's auto win against a lot of decks. Like, people play Light Imprisoning and Shadow Imprisoning. I can just play Skill Drain, and it's every Imprisoning. So, it works really well. Like, the only card that suffer is Pikes and Turge, and typically they'll side out a Pike for Skill Drain. Like, I'll side out one of my Pikes if it has board in the Skill Drain. And just auto win, really. Because, like, you don't care about your monster effect so much, because you can just still go Megalo. You can still go Teus, and, like, Tribune Dracossack for cost. You can tribute yourself for cost to pop stuff, but, like, you don't need to. Skill Drain is really good in a pinch. And then Double Change Experience, because it gets rid of Temperance of Prophecy, it gets rid of Blue Boy. It gets rid of, like, the small things, which is really good, because I don't want to get whirled. I don't want to get worlded by Prophecy. That just pissed me off. So, Change Experience gets rid of Blue Boy. Although they do get their search, but, like, they don't have Blue Boys anymore. So, like, more often than not, it's going to make their tower dead. Because if they go Blue Boy Summon, I just go Chain D, and then their tower's dead, their masters are dead, Fates, Wisdoms, Powers, all that stuff's dead. So, because they only allowed one normal summon, and they don't play double summon. So, that's the deck. Hopefully I do well at the ARG thingy. If you guys see me there, hit me up. I have plenty of trades and shit, so. See you guys then. This is Adam signing out.